everyone, welcome to Random Access Megan. I am Megan. Thanks for joining me today. The topic of conversation is the UFC 214 fights that will be held on Saturday. Why I decided to go over this, because I do not look like a UFC fan, nor do I act like one. I don't know what one looks like, nor do I know what they act like. But anyways, I started watching UFC with my husband when we first started dating, and 9 years later, we host the fights, have friends over with food and drink, and I have gotten used to the fights, if you will. Still, sometimes I look away when it gets a little bloody, but it is something that I enjoy watching, I guess. So what I decided to do was share my picks. My picks are not scientific, nor do I only focus on stats. So please do not use my picks for betting reasons. I just wanted to share these with you so that in hopes next week when we come back, my picks are right or wrong. We can discuss later. So let's start off with Burkman versus Dober. Yes, I have notes. There's no way I would be able to do this without notes. Burkman is an older dude, and lately older dudes have not been able to hang, especially when there's a 9-year difference. So I'm picking Dober. Shelton versus Brooks. This is a tough one for me, since they both have really good stats. But I'm going to go with Shelton since he has a 3-inch reach and height advantage, and he's known for striking. So if he's known for striking and landing, and he has that advantage, I would assume that he would be the winner. Curran versus Albu. Women are just straight badasses, and they're crazy spider monkeys when they fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Albu, not only because she has an undefeated record, but because she is Russian. I've noticed that Russian fighters are nuts, and they'll do anything and everything to win. So I am definitely picking Albu. Fili versus Kattar. Kattar is a newbie in the UFC scene, and they say that Fili is just dangerous everywhere. So because of that, I'm going to pick Fili. Moicano versus Ortega. I pick Moicano, so sorry if I pronounce these wrong because I did my best. I am going to pick Moicano because his stats are way better than Ortega's. On top of that, there's a reach and height advantage of 3 inches. Sterling versus Barao. Another tough one for me, but for being 30, Barao has a really, really great record, I believe, of 36 wins, and so because of that, I'm going to pick him. Lamas versus Knight. I'm going to pick Lamas on this one because he has a lot of power when he fights. Not only that, he's from Chicago, so just have to support the locals when it comes to this fight. Manuwa versus Oezdemir. Manuwa is known for his KO power, and so because of that, I'm going to pick him. Lawler versus Cerrone, both super old dogs. I know. I like using that. Maybe I got that from my husband, but old dogs, similar stats, but I'm going to have to go with Cerrone because of his height and reach advantage. But again, this is a really tough one for me, so take that as you will. Cyborg versus Evinger. Women are just straight crazy, and Cyborg is one of them. I've seen her fight before, so I'm going to pick her. Woodley versus Maia, both, again, old dogs. I don't understand why we're having a bunch of old fighters this Saturday. Maybe we're running out of young fighters or newbies, but I am going to pick Woodley. This is going to be a good fight from what I can see. And next and last is the main event. Cormier versus Jones. They have fought before. Jones has won, but Jones has had a tough few years. I'm still going to pick him. I think he can really pull through, especially since he's fought Cormier before. and I believe this is going to be a really good fight. So that being said, those are my picks for this Saturday. If you found this video awesome or helpful, please like and share. Of course, subscribe to Random Access Megan. Until next Tuesday, thanks everyone.